nice and creamy treat. No flour for those of y'all who are flour short. No eggs. Everybody loves peanut butter buckeyes, and normally they're always ready and done at Christmas, so let's celebrate and make some now. I'm going to do a half recipe, okay, so that we don't have them running out our ears. Right, this is so easy. All we need is a cup of powdered sugar, and a 1/4 cup of peanut butter, which is about all my peanut butter. So we're going to cream the powdered sugar, the peanut butter with some vanilla flavoring. So we're just going to mix this up good, and then we're going to roll them into some balls and get them in the freezer. All right, I'm going to cut some parchment to kind of match my pan, because I got to get this in the freezer, and I just made it into a circle, and we're just going to cut it out and lay it down in there. If you've got a scooper, use it, because it'll make all your little round balls the same size. I'm going to scoop them out, and then I'm going to roll them in my hand. This is something fun you can make with the kids. Everybody loves peanut butter and chocolate. Can't get to the store and get them a Reese cup, make your own. Some people say Reese, some people say Reese's. But to me, a Buckeye is about the same thing. Alright, so now I'm just going to roll them in my palms and make circles out of them. Alright, now I'm going to put toothpicks in these. These are large toothpicks. And get these in my freezer. You go ahead and put your toothpick in there so that when it freezes, so that way you don't have to stab them once they're frozen, because it's harder to do. And hopefully you got a place in your freezer you can just sit these down in the freezer and freeze them. If you don't have room for them to have toothpicks on them, then of course do the toothpicks later. Alright, these have been in the freezer probably an hour. Recipe. You're going to start with 3/4 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Now, I'm doing the half recipe, so if you want to make a whole one, you can look in our cookbook, and I'll put the recipe on there. But you're going to put this in the microwave, and you're going to melt it. And I'm going to put in some shortening, which will help in the aid of melting. People used to use wax that you use on your with canning, and it's really not something that's digestible, even if your grandmother done it. Mama was a caterer, and she always used shortening. It works just as good, makes it pretty and shiny. So we're going to get this in the microwave on 30-second intervals until all my chocolate melts. So we're going to dip them, and we're just going to put them right back where they were. Use one parchment. I'm just shaking off the excess. Some people want them to look like footballs on the top. Like that. To make it look more like an eye. But I personally like for them just to be round. But you can do it however you want to. These are so easy to make. It's so delish. Fun to make with the kids. And fun to eat with the kids. Right? And you can heat your chocolate back up if you think it's getting too thick. Like mine's getting pretty thick. But I've only got a couple more to dip, so I'm not going to fool with it. Save that chocolate for coffee or something. Don't throw it out. Do something with it. So, here's a Buckeye that's drying already. These are already cooling down, you can tell. This is the very first one I did. And it's still a little bit, but it's flat on the bottom already. So it's getting, they really form fast when you've had them in the freezer. I'm going to give them a try for y'all. Yummy yum. This is a great dessert that has no flour and no eggs. So you should have everything to make it, and the kids will enjoy them. And so will the adults. Thanks for watching Collard Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did. Make a treat today.